What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be covering the SoFi stock. We are literally 8 days away from the SoFi earnings next week, guys. We came in today, Monday, and finished another very strong green day on a red day inside of the market. And I continuously get the exact same question the past couple of weeks on Twitter and YouTube, and people want to know, is this the quarter that SoFi finally makes a change and has the breakout? After the last, 3 straight years of, triple beat earnings and the stock pumps or sells off or crashes. Is this the breaking moment? Is this where the story finally changes? And of course, you guys already know my opinion. I believe this is the breaking moment and SoFi is going to change the story and the stock is finally going to break out. There's many reasons why I believe that is going to happen, and it's just been solid fundamentals building up, and the management has put us on a trajectory to absolutely go to the moon, okay? Profitability is going to be 100%, growth next year. You're going to have revenue growth, absolutely exploding higher than where they are right now. And they're already breaking out of, what really killed us, that Q4 2023 when they mentioned that transition year, going that cautious route. It really did pay off after they finished that convertible note deal, because now we have massive expansion opportunities to lend like crazy, guys. You're going to see growth in all three segments, increase rapidly. You've already had financial services carrying the load with 80% growth, and that is not even going to slow down next year, guys. And you also have the Galileo Tech platform, I believe, is going to ramp up rapidly because you have, lower interest rates going across the globe. And SoFi has hundreds of other fintechs that they are partnered up with who are going to start experiencing faster growth. And you're going to have more of these companies want to enter deeper relations with the Galileo Tech platform, guys. 2025 is the moonshot year. But I'm telling you right now, the Q3 earnings, SoFi is not coming to play at all, guys. They are going to blow this one out of the water across the board, and they're not going to slip up on guidance at all, guys. Anthony Noto is going to drop the hammer on the Q4 guidance. This is the perfect storm, guys. So yes, I'm going to show you exactly why I believe the SoFi stock is going to break out in this next week. And it's just a totally different price action that we've been getting the past, 2-3 quarters. We're already at 52-week highs, and we haven't even seen this Q3 earnings report, guys. You can say that the 50 basis point rate cut we got, changed the trajectory, or, the new Fortress, loan deal we got. Maybe that's right. But guys, it doesn't matter how we got here. It just matters that we are here now, and the shorts have not been able to stop this stock. So we have an incredible video for you today, guys. So be sure to smash the like button, drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're going to be keeping you updated daily. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, take a look. We're filming this video opening, week on a Monday. We finished up 2% on the day. What you really need to see is the volume, guys. Take a look at the volume today. Today, just opening up the week, 50 million volume, average volume 43 million. This is just not normal price action. Go to the overall market today and just look at the price action on the indexes. S&P 500 red, Dow red, NASDAQ literally break even. Russell 2000 absolutely getting smashed. Small caps got, clobbered today, 1.6%. And SoFi's, ripping up a little bit green, 2%. You never see SoFi act like this at all. You can go over to the Robinhood trading trends and you can see it shows, our customer selling volume, the past, couple of weeks. And just look at the selling volume. Just going back to October 8th. 13% net selling, 6% net selling, 14% net selling, 36%, 17%, 1%, 2%, back up to 5%, 20%, last Friday, guys. Retail is selling out at an alarming rate. Nobody really knows what they own because, so many people, maybe see a YouTube video or a post or an analyst prediction, and, people just don't stick to their roots of the due diligence that they performed, and, they just break and they sell, okay? I'm not saying that the guys that watch this channel are selling, because I've seen your guys' positions, on my Twitter. We got people loading up like I've never seen before. Massive positions out there. So this channel, is more trended towards the longer term investor. So we haven't really seen any massive returns because we've been getting clobbered the past 3 years. But it only takes 1 year to break out of that trend and truly go onto a rally that you've, never thought was possible, okay? If you just stick to your mindset and due diligence and the investment that you've made, guys, everything is going to pay off. If you look for a company that has a goal of continuing to steal market share, continuing to grow and boost profitability, going back to the customer eventually, maybe in, 5 to 10 years, SoFi could start to offer a 1.5% dividend or something like that with this new fintech, AI model that they are putting in place. You guys can see right here, I put up a chart, talking about next year, 2025. I want you to understand all of these price targets, going off of the numbers that they are, projecting for 2025. These are all realistic price targets. So I want you guys to know that we're going to be putting up around 22% growth this year. This is, the transition year that really, really hammered the stock. If SoFi puts up 20% growth in 2025, I believe it's a $15 stock all day, guys. Price to sales, 5.1 times. If SoFi puts up 30% growth next year in 2025, this is a $20 stock. Price to sales would be at 6.5x. This is going off of what the revenue would bring them up to, guys. This is all accurate numbers. If SoFi puts up 35% growth in 2025, it's a $25 stock all day. Price to sales 7.8x. This is the first, level of, the bonuses for the SoFi management, just hitting the $25 mark, and then the 35 and then the 45. I think they can hit the 25 next year. If SoFi puts up 40% growth in 2025, it's a $30 stock all day. Look at the price to sales. So only bring the price to sales up at 8.7x. You got legacy banking institutions right now trading at a 3 times sales with no growth at all, losing market share, guys. There is a disconnect in fintech right now, and we are going to create our own prices and valuations soon because we will be the leader in the United States very, very soon, guys. Right now, we are just entering the profitability stage. Next year, we enter the EPS expansion stage. And you're going to see massive amounts of institutions, really FOMO into the stock once they get the green light that this is a profitable company for 4 quarters in a row. Now, looking at the options chain, guys, we can see this week we got the 1025 right here. This is accurate. Puts and calls. Calls are at 85,000, heading into our earnings, 1 week away, guys. This is a very low level of call options right now. Probably people don't even know when the SoFi earnings is. You can see when we looked at that Robinhood chart how much retail out there is truly selling off this stock right now because it's hitting 52-week highs, which is understandable because everyone thinks it's going to crash again because of, that story that we had where we had to back off growth for, 6 to 9 months. But guys, I believe these calls are going to get a little bit more accelerated. We're probably going to finish the week out at probably 120 to 150,000 because people are going to be buying up a lot of calls, Thursdays and Fridays, stuff like that. Next week are a little bit high as well, but everything I'm looking at is not out of this world crazy going into the SoFi earnings. I don't see 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 calls. I think a lot of people are not watching this stock. Of course, you are watching it because you guys are, SoFi fanatics. Everyone here is watching it, but, just looking at the open interest, I don't think many people are watching the stock. I think a lot of people are writing this bad boy off. And you're going to be surprised, guys. You're going to see some FOMO like you've never seen before. And pretty much anyone who's been DCAing the past 2 years, it's going to pay off dramatically because you got in, before the ship finally sailed, before the train left the station. And that's what you want to do, guys. DCA when, opportunity arrives and the company continues to grow its fundamentals. And that's what you've been doing as a long-term investor. It's pretty dang simple. And I believe now we're going to get the best earnings numbers that we ever got, the best growth we've ever got. Everything's going to be the best. So what are we doing here, guys? We're waiting to finally make some money. And just look at the institutional ownership, the past 16 months, going back August 2023. It's been a non-stop increase the entire time. New all-time highs every time. This is where we hit TTM, trailing 12 months, gap profitability, 4 quarters in a row. I think you're going to see this hit, way higher levels, guys. You're going to see a big gap up on this chart, potentially going from 45% to 55%, guys. This is what you've been waiting for, guys. This is the breaking moment. We could just go look at the SoFi stock chart and you can tell what is about to happen. So just sit back, look at the 1-year chart. We're entering 52-week all-time highs prior to the earnings even happening, guys. Remember, going back here, it was a great earnings Q4 2023, but the problem was they entered that pullback, that transition year, that cool off. No investor wanted to hear that, and that's why we sold off for literally all the way, 6 months or so, guys. And that's what happens when you use words like transition. But now that we, finished that convertible note deal, we got our 50 basis point rate cut. We're getting, $2 billion, deals from, Fortress Investments on our, loan platform. everything is just fuel to have record numbers across the board entering a lower interest rate environment. So just sit back, analyze the 1 year chart, and just understand, we're hitting highs we've never hit before our earnings are even here. Go back to the last earnings report. The stock wasn't even red on earnings report. It was just a mixed bag, pretty flat. Look, we're up 1% while Anthony Noto was doing his interviews. The stock was $7.40. We're literally, $3 higher heading into our earnings report, guys. There's a possibility that, we could break $11, by next Monday or by Friday this week. And if SoFi rips up, 25, 35%, this stock is $14. That projection that a lot of people were putting out there, it happened, and it happened in 2024. So understand, guys, I think this is the breaking moment. There's really nothing to hold this stock back. All management has to do is drop the pedal to the metal, foot all the way on the gas, don't let off, and put out the Q4 guidance blowout. Come to the Q4 guidance, blow that out, and put out an amazing 2025. We're going to be off to the races, have a crazy fintech multiple that you never imagined. If you made it to the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. Once again, my name's Kyle. If you find any of this information useful, be sure to smash the like button, drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get the channel past 20,000 subscribers. Hope you have a great day.